On the night of October 23rd, at this house, exactly 1 week before Halloween, Max had just fallen asleep when he heard a strange voice coming from the basement.
Max, Max, I'm coming up the stairs. I am on the first step. Now I am on the second step.
Now, one thing you should know about Max is that he was obsessed by all things scary. Scary movies like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th, among others. Movies which, it should be stated, a small boy of 7 should not be watching. Also scary books, like Roald Dahl's The Witches, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and The Halloweener. More appropriate material, to be sure, but most recently, his mother, a sweet but indulgent woman, was reading to him from the book Japanese Ghost Stories by Lafcadio Hearn, a spine-tingler of a thing filled with goblins and ghouls and the levitating, decapitated heads of old demon women. So that when Max sat up at the calling of that voice on the basement stairs, this is the image that popped into his head. Max now calls out for his mother. Mom. But she is fast asleep as the relentless voice gets closer and closer.
Max. 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 Now I'm on the top of the stairs. Now I'm in the hall. Max. 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 I'm outside your door. Max. Max. I'm standing next to your bed. I've got you!
The mother finally rushed to Max's room.
Mom! 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 Mom!
What is
There's someone in here!
She consoled him and told him to put away his childish fears, but Max wanted her to check the closet, that classic haunt of hidden things.
Can you check to see if there's monsters in the closet?
She did so, but of course there was nothing there. But Max knew that there in the corner, right there, was the thing from the stairs.
Max.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
His mother only found a stuffed animal, mentioning, somewhat obtusely, given the circumstances, that he needed to keep his room cleaner. And so the mother eventually tucked Max back into bed and convinced him that his nightmare was over. Now, I wish that this is where the story ended, but I'm afraid it is not. And that was that, more or less. It would take many months for Max to forget that night, at least for sleep to come easily enough for him again. There were no more scary movies, no more scary books, not for Max. And so, time moved on. And that night, with the voice on the stairs and those dark, unblinking eyes behind the blank mask, all of it was consigned to being just a bad dream. But, of course, it wasn't just a bad dream. 34 years later, at the age of 41, Max was found dead in his apartment. In the crime scene photos taken by the police, Max's right hand appeared to be pointing to the corner of the bedroom where the police had found the mask. The cause of death was determined to be cardiac arrest, which wasn't inaccurate. And the mask was simply explained by the fact that Halloween was just around the corner, merely a week away. But the truth of the matter was that the long-ago voice on the stairs had returned, and the mask had finally been dropped, revealing what must be eventually revealed to all of us, the face of death itself.
I've got you.